2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome in again to another episode of Conversation with Bacon Fresh. I'm your boy Bake. This my guy Fresh.
What up, though?
What's happening, y'all? What's up with y'all, man? Talk to us. What's up with y'all? Fresh, what the deal is, man? What we got for him, man?
Man, it's all good, bro. Shit, we just goddamn came in to let y'all know what's really good, what's happening out here in these streets.
Yeah, if you didn't know, now you finna know. First off, we're gonna hit them with one of our favorite Atlanta rappers, man. When the guy first came out, I'm gonna be honest with you, his lyrics to me were questionable. Me and Fresh used to talk, we used to kind of joke about it, but then I don't know who he got with. He got with somebody. His sound was a little bit better. His lyrics, his delivery was a lot better. I'm talking about the recently deceased Young Scooter, y'all, from Atlanta. A young rapper from Atlanta who recently surpassed to his death. They say the incident happened, some type of police was chasing him and he jumped over a fence and must have ruptured a femur or something of that nature. I'm hearing different people, you know how it be when something happened to somebody. They saying this, they saying that. So my boy Fresh, what you got to say about the little scooter incident, man? What do you think about it, bro?
Well, first of all, rest in peace, Young Scooter, man.
Most definitely.
He was, you know, in the clique with Future and Gucci Man and all these folks. These are people he ran with, and all I know is, like, you know, I really used to jam Young Scooter. Like Bake used to say, they used to joke with me, and when I used to tell them to check out Young Scooter, they really wasn't feeling him at first, and then eventually, you know, he grew on everybody. And one of my things is, you know, it's such a tragic incident, you know, losing your life that way, especially it was his birthday, 39th birthday. So he was celebrating his birthday, and the police was called to a disturbance at the residence he was at, and for some reason, we might not never know, he took off running. So really the question for me most of all is why did he take off running, man? Did he have some warrants or something like that, which they haven't disclosed that he had any warrants? So I really don't understand why he was running. And then I could understand him getting an injury while he was jumping fences and running, because if in my younger days, I mean, you know, if you jump fences for fun and stuff like that, you might scratch your leg or something like that trying to get over these fences. So,
Fresh, let me ask you this right quick. What are the reasons you think a person would run from the police? Give me one or two reasons.
Well, like I said, he either had something on him or he had warrants or something like that. But from hearing what happened, you would think if he had anything on him, he had a chance to stash it. And you know, before the police even got there or could even retrieve it from him. So that's from the outside looking in, thinking maybe if he had something, he could at least he could have stashed it before running off. And the only other reason, like I said, would be to if he had warrants or something, didn't want to go to jail. But man, this guy supposedly, you know, one of the bigger rappers in Atlanta as far as locally, that he portrayed the character as maybe having a little bit of money, so going to jail and getting back out, and unless he had like a major violation, it wouldn't be that hard for him to get back out once he went to jail, even if he did go to jail. So, you know, there's a lot of questions to be answered, and I'm sure in the upcoming weeks and days and stuff like that, we'll find out a little bit more about it. But, you know, it's still tragic, no matter what, to lose your life on your birthday running from the police is just a really sad occurrence.
It's always unfortunate, definitely, to lose your life, but on your birthday, that's really kind of messed up. So I guess we could just say, you know, R.I.P. to Young Scooter, man. We really we really dug your music here at Conversation with Bacon Fresh, man. Unfortunately, what happened. I mean, I just really hate that you wouldn't have ran, So on that note, RIP to young school, and our blessings go out to the family and the friends and all of the fans on that.
Most definitely.
Talk to me, man. Be honest with you, man. I mean, really, do you think our boy Kanye West, man? I mean, really, is he crazy? Is he is he a genius? Is he before our time? I mean, what do you think is going on with him, man? I would have to say, shit, man. I don't know, man. He's very talented, man. He make good music, man. He recently came on Academic Show a couple of days ago, man, wearing the Black Klansman outfit, man. Talking shit the way he normally do, man. So I want to ask you, man, what do you think about that, man? You think our boy Kanye crazy, or is he just? I mean, what's going on with him, man? What's your opinion on that?
Well, when it comes to Kanye, man, I think that most people, they label him as a musical genius and stuff like that. And so, with that being said, I think once people start giving you this label and have expectations on you, might become a little overwhelming at times. So I think, he is just really just showing his natural self, really is what he thinks, and he has the freedom to express himself. So without any real consequences.
So you're saying the money kind of gone to his head a little bit?
Most definitely, I think the money has gone to his head when people, and a lot of he is hearing about him being so smart and a genius and everything. Well, when people tell you that, you may become to think that they may be a little less than you, so he may think he's a little bit smarter than everybody else and the people that he's around. So he seems to be acting out a little bit on that note that I could do and say whatever I want to, and people just chalk it up to this is the way I behave. I'm a genius, and can't nobody really tell me anything different.
Well, man, I guess you summed it up pretty good, man, because it's sad what's going on for our brother, man. He's extremely talented, man, and I just hate that another black guy, gone to whatever, the system, society, or whatever it is, man. And I really it's questionable, rappers and people in the music industry, they seem to be close when we see them in the videos. They take photos together, they smile together, and righteously they be talking about each other behind their backs. In this situation, I said this is a clear definition of what I'm trying to say to you. Why can't anybody intervene? Why can't anybody just pull them aside and say, man, look, come on, bro, you got to cut this shit out and just break it down to them? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure people done it, but I feel like it's only one person who could do that, and I feel like it's Jay-Z. Jay-Z need to put aside the differences, and I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, try to get to the guy, man, because he's definitely fuming and mad at you about whatever happened, man. So my opinion on that, man, I think that Jay-Z should reach out to him, man, because Jay-Z, one thing about it, in every situation, I feel is better than and it's less than. You know what I'm saying? In this situation, Jay-Z, you got to be better than. You know what I mean? You got to be better than. So by that saying, man, reach out to him and put that bullshit aside, man, and save this brother, man. Save this brother for the fans, man. Save this brother for his kids, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you gonna be happy when the man do some dumb shit and he dead? Then you getting a smile about your face? Come on, man. Come together. Save this brother. You know what I'm saying? On that note, that's all I can say on that, man. Save that brother. You got anything to say about it other than that, Fresh?
As far as Jay-Z being being in the situation, I don't think Jay-Z is going to reach out to Kanye. I think they've tried to cross that bridge before, and I don't think they will probably never reconcile on their differences. And Jay-Z is probably just has washed his hands with Kanye West and is going to let him dig his own hole. So, you know, maybe sooner than later, someone will come to talk to him, and he will, actually heed someone's advice, or he'll just keep on going the way it's going. We're just gonna have to look and see how this plays out. But our prayers to Kanye West that he gets the help he needs, and he straightens his act up.
Somebody save him. On another note, we're gonna move a little further. Marvin Sapp. You familiar with Marvin Sapp?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, he's apparently he's a preacher, and he recently had one of his sermons where he told his congregation, whoever, to lock the doors. Like he wasn't finna let these people leave until they give the money that he was asking. So a lot of people is running with it, saying that he was wrong for that. He shouldn't do no such thing like that. If a person is going to give, they're going to give. You should never demand money out of a person. You know what I mean? So, what do you feel about that, Fresh? Our boy Marvin, man, what you think about it?
On the Marvin Sapp situation, man, it seems a little strange. I've seen a couple of clips of or heard a couple of clips of him saying, he doesn't lock the doors, and
exactly.
And there's like 20,000 people or so viewing it, and also in the audience and everything, and he wants donations from them. But I don't think that would be the way to go about it. Some people, and probably not just some, but a lot of people were really offended by that situation, and I don't think that is the work of God, honestly, for him to try to get money out of people in such a way, man. It has to be another way that you're trying to raise money, and we all know that the church needs money to run. They have lights and bills and stuff like that, so the church needs money. But for the most part, churches are like tax free and stuff like that. So we really have to know what was Marvin Sapp's end game with raising this money. What was the purpose? See, I would think that you'll get more money from people if we actually had a purpose of what we're giving to. Just to be raising money just because you think that we need to raise this money isn't a good enough reason. We need some kind of purpose and of what we're donating this money to, what is it going for, what it's going to be used towards. So with that being said, I think Marvin Sapp might have been wrong for saying lock the doors and we need to raise this money without really, which I haven't heard the whole context, but raising money for what reason are we raising this for? For this to for you to be like that, to say lock the doors and no, well, I didn't hear him say nobody could leave, but I did hear him say lock the doors. So, what was the purpose of that? What is this money we're trying to raise this goal for? What is it actually going to be used for? So those are my thoughts on him locking the doors and stuff like that.
Well, like I say, I definitely say I don't feel like that that was the thing to do, Marvin, in that situation. So on that note, Marvin, you shouldn't lock your doors to demand money from people out your congregation, brother. That's just my opinion on that. On another note, I see we got our champion, man, Miss Claressa Shields, man, beautiful 30-year-old woman, man, who's knocking people out right and left, talking shit. I mean, I love her, man. She's beautiful, she's fine, she's sexy. And I see she recently got with our boy, Papoose. She's 30, Papoose is 47, and she just came out with it that they're the idol. At one while, it was a little beef going on between Remy and Claressa, however, because I guess people were saying that Papoose and them was dating, but she hadn't came out and said it, but she recently have. And I also saw somebody had asked her if she was pregnant, and she was saying that not yet, that she got to kick some more ass. She got about 2 or 3 more people that she got to knock out. Then she might sit down and have us a baby. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to say that big ups to that relationship, man. You know, she's a champion. Papoose is one of my favorite rappers, man. You know what I'm saying? He been in the game a while, man. And after what Remy put him through, in my opinion, I mean, he's deserving of a beautiful queen. You know what I'm saying? So I say thumbs up to that, man. What are your notes on that, babe? I mean, Fresh. I'm calling you me. What the hell?
I think, you know, Remy fumbled Papoose. You know,
Fumbled.
For the most part, we never heard anything bad about him. So
Nothing.
From what we heard, he was very much in love with his wife and was doing everything, you know, to try to keep that relationship alive. He, you know, he held her down while she was in jail for like 8 years, and you know that's a long time to go without your wife or whatever, or your mate. So she is what happens so often to women, that, you know, they think the grass is greener on the other side. I believe she probably got a little bored with Papoose doing everything that he was supposed to do, and she wanted excitement. That's a lot of times what these women go through. They get bored in a relationship, and the things that they really want and are getting, they kind of just maybe want it from somebody else besides the person that's giving it to them. So now she's kind of jealous that he moved on and went to dating somebody else, and you know it shouldn't really nothing be said, because as far as we know, she left him, which is so often the case. A woman leaves a man and then regrets it. So now she chose a younger man over the man that was in love and held her down and did all the right things, as far as we know, for some uncertainty. So, you know, the lesson to be learned here, the grass is not always green on the other side. We really don't know how her relationship is with the guy that she left Papoose for, but we do know that it has came out that she regrets a little bit her decision she made, and, you know, wish she had her just, you know, maybe they could have went to counseling or did something like that to save their marriage. But so often, like I said, these women, you know, they wake up one morning and decide, you know, this ain't it no more, and I'm gonna fuck it all up. So that's what she did, and, you know, if you know, she deserves whatever she gets from that situation, because, you know, you just don't do stuff like that, man.
Yeah.
Y'all should have, you know, maybe, in my opinion, should have tried to go to counseling and work it out. But that's just from the outside looking in. We don't know exactly all the details, but what we do know is that, you know, he was very much in love with her and she left him. We do know that part, for whatever reason it was. So, Remy, you fumbled the bag, man. This was a good guy, and you gave him up for some uncertainty. But, you know, you live, you learn.
Yeah. That says a lot, man. Exactly, Remy. And then the guy that you had was the guy that you was doing. I forgot his name. What was that guy's name?
I don't know. Some battle rapper. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what his name is.
Yeah. Remy, I guess you fumbled the bag, but she's a talented rapper, though. I give her that, man. She can definitely spit bars, man. So on that note, man, you know, thumbs up to that couple, man, and we definitely wish them the highest achievement of success, you know. On the next note, in sports, man, the March Madness, man, talk to me, man. You definitely know more about the sports than me, man, so put it out there for them, man. Tell me what you think, and tell people that haven't been watching, you know, what's going on. Fill them in a little bit if you can, Fresh.
As far as March Madness, man, it seems like it has played out exactly the way it was supposed to be. All 4 number 1 seeds are playing in the Final Four. So
what are those 4 teams?
Those 4 teams are Houston, Florida, Duke, and
Auburn.
and Auburn. That's
Yeah.
correct. Those are the 4 teams that's left. And like I said, it kind of one of probably the first times I've ever noticed that all 4 number 1 seeds made it to the Final Four. It's usually an upset somewhere in between those lines and a Cinderella story or somebody maybe not as high as ranked, making it to the big dance to the Final Four. So this one actually played out exactly the way it was supposed to be, with all 4 number 1 seeds winning their games. And I'm gonna go with the unpopular choice. The most popular choice to win it all is Duke, but I would go with either Florida or Houston winning it all from the games that I've seen these guys play. They really stand a chance at getting the job done. So it's gonna be very interesting, and it's a number 1 seed will win the championship this year. So, y'all tune in, and I look forward to watching and see what happened, man. They got all kind of stars from all the teams. They got Cooper Flagg over there at Duke, man. Freshman sensation, man. He's really doing his thing. And Florida has they have some good players. In Houston, I'm not really super familiar with Auburn, but I did watch them play the other day, and they're pretty good too. But I don't think they're gonna take it all. Like I said, it's gonna be Florida, Duke, or Houston, and I'm gonna put my most up with. I want to see Houston win it. To tell the truth,
Okay.
They got Master P's son. He plays on Houston team, man.
Okay.
So we got a little celebrity kid out there doing his thing, and I'm rooting for Kevin Sampson. He's a great coach, been around for a while and has done a great job with several different teams. So I think it may be his time to finally get that championship ring. So
Okay.
we'll see how that plays out.
Okay. Hey, you heard it here, man. You heard it here from Conversations with Bacon Fresh, man. Hey, I don't think a sports analyst could have broken down more better, man. Good job on that, man. On another note, let's keep moving, man. What do you think about NFL, man? What do you think they're going to, in the drafts and the picks and the different rumors that's going on about different teams? I can definitely tell you from the Saints, man. It's been a rumor out, man, talking about Jason Dart, Ole Miss standoff, whose stocks has continued to rise throughout the pre-draft process. So, and I also heard a little news, I don't know, Shedeur Sanders, man, might be in there for the Saints, man. And if we were to get something like that, man, oh my God, man, y'all could look out, man. I could sit back in a recliner, man, and watch all the games in comfort and ease. You know what I'm saying? That would be definitely a dream of mine to accomplish, but I don't think that's probably not gonna happen. So, like I said, for the Saints go, man, hey, I just hope we pick some right, guys this time, man, and get the job done, man. What do you think about, your team, man, and what they might pick?
The off season, I haven't really been too much on what's really going on the off season of football right now. I would have to do a little research exactly about what's going on, but the draft hasn't happened yet, and they're saying Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward are probably the 2 top quarterbacks that are coming out of this class, and they're saying he'll probably be the second. He'll probably be the second quarterback taken. So, but I'm not sure where he may land. I heard little rumors of maybe like the Jets and maybe some other team, New York Jets and maybe some other team, but I'm not too sure about that.
Okay, let's keep it moving, man. On another note, man, you've been having that word for him, man. You got a word for him before we let out?
I do not have a word for you today.
Research recently?
I don't have a word for you today, but next time we tune in, I will definitely have a word for you. And like we always say, man, you know, hit like and subscribe to the channel, man. It costs nothing to hit that like button and subscribe button so you can have notifications of when we're airing. And we're just striving to get better at this as we on our journey to become full-time podcasters if possible. So,
Look,
but we can't do it without your support.
We just brothers who trying to, you know what I'm saying, come up with a little news for you on a weekly basis, man. So like, share, and subscribe to keep us going. You know what I mean?
We definitely need your support.
Yeah.
And we need you to drop a line down in the comments and let us know how we're doing. We know if you're watching the video, please just like the video and take a minute out your time just to give us a little feedback, if anything.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
That's
definitely. You know,